Hello, everyone, and welcome back. As always, I'm your girl, Candy Washington. And before we dive into today's Kiki, which is Lisa Rinna's husband, Harry Hamlin, coming out obviously in her defense, but it's a little delusional for me. It's a little desperate for me. And we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. But also, you guys, don't forget that in addition to pop culture and reality TV news, we also cover self care and wellness on this channel. So check out the description box down below and also other videos on my YouTube channel about self love and self care. And I have a ton of really cool courses as well and a fun podcast called Sugar Pills, a practical guide to self care. Everything is linked down below. So, with that, you guys, let's dive right on in. So, this is according to Reality Blurb, and it says Harry Hamlin shares what got Lisa Rinna into, quote, a lot of trouble on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, biggest misconception about her, plus his marriage mantra. Now, this is the thing. I don't know if you've watched it, but you definitely should. I broke down the very toxic and dysfunctional and bizarre life and marriage of Lisa Rinna and Harry Hamlin. There's a lot of allegations of abuse, financial issues, assaults, all of that. So definitely check out that video. So I'm not really sure if I would be taking any advice from Harry Hamlin and Lisa Rinna. Like, just because you're married doesn't mean that you are functioning. It doesn't mean it's healthy. It doesn't mean you're a good person. It literally just means you're married. That's it. So I take everything he says with a grain of salt, but let's get into it. Harry Hamlin weighed in on his wife Lisa Rinna's often controversial behavior on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills prior to her official exit from the show on Thursday. Side note, we also covered this. If you missed it, go back and watch it because we had a good time talking about it. All right, but let's keep going. In a set of recent interviews, Harry, 71, revealed what often got Lisa, 59, into trouble on the show before sharing the biggest misconception fans have about the now ex-cast member, admitting that he felt 80% of viewers were Team Lisa and sharing the secret to their 25-year marriage. That's what I'm talking about, delusion. Where did he get it's like when people just make up statistics, right? It's like 75% of all drivers are right-handed. Like stupid statistics people make up. Where in the world did you get 80% that people were Team Lisa? Was that 80% you and Erica Jane in the company of Garcelle? And so you guys made up 80%? I don't know. I don't even know if that's 80%, but you know what I mean? Like, just stupid stuff. Like, do you not have the internet, Harry Hamlin? Do you not have Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube? Where did you get 80%? See, this is where the delusion comes in and the desperation. But let's keep going. So he says she does her job. Her job is to show up on time, interact with people on the show in an honest and authentic way. Okay, again, delusion. Honest and authentic way. She was the fakest person on that show. The fakest person on that show. I cannot tell you how fake this chick was. She literally sat around and made stuff up. Honestly, listen. Okay, I'll finish a sentence. He told people 2 weeks prior to her exit. How in the hell? Okay, and then he goes on to say, her hot butt issue, I suppose, is injustice, or when somebody else is not behaving honestly, she'll call it out. And that gets her into a lot of trouble, but it also helps the show. This is where the delusion and hypocrisy comes in. How in the world, Mr. Harry, allegedly abusive to Julian Phillips, Hamlin, are you coming up with this crap? Isn't it your wife who admitted on camera that she lied about you and Garcelle and that stupid spaghetti situation? The dumbest storyline ever. Like, honestly, the only other storyline that was dumber than the spaghetti storyline was Lucy Apple Goosey Puppygate storyline, also created and fabricated by your wife, Lisa Rinna. Isn't she the one who was on camera who admitted that she lied about that you never had an issue with Garcelle regarding her not saying thank you enough about your stupid spaghetti that I personally would not have eaten? I hope Garcelle threw it away in the trash. Who knows what you people put in that stuff? I wouldn't eat it. I'd throw it away. So what I'm saying is, how in the world are you saying that she interacts with people in an honest and authentic way, and she has an injustice when somebody else is not behaving honestly, when she has admitted to lying multiple times on the show? Boy, bye. Anyway, let's keep going. While Lisa has faced backlash in recent months for her claims about Kathy Hilton's meltdown in Aspen, even getting booed at BravoCon in October, Harry knows exactly who she is and doesn't buy into what he claims is the biggest misconception about his spouse. I've known her for 30 years. She has never once, in all of that time, uttered an untruth, he stated. You're telling me your wife has never lied in 30 years? Now, this is the thing. Thou dost protest too much. Harry, I get it. You're trying to protect your career. You're finally getting, and this is no tea, no shade, Harry, but like, I think your career probably got a bit of a boost by being on the show. You were only on the show to promote your projects. Other than that, we didn't really see you other than making the dinner, and your daughter cussed you out and she refused to eat. But I'm not being disrespectful to people with eating, like trouble eating or anything like that, but I'm just getting into what happened on the show. So what are you guys really hiding? Because it's when you try to pretend like your spouse is so perfect or your marriage is so perfect, it's the pretending that gets you. That's what it is for me. What is really going on? We all know the allegations about Harry Hamlin being in Canada with his boyfriend and living his best life, which is fine. We're inclusive over here. Love is love. You do you, boo boo. We're not, when we talk about that stuff, we're not saying anything negative about sexuality or relationships or anything like that. We are all love over here. But why don't you address that in your interview with People Magazine? Instead of getting up here and lying and saying that your wife has never told an untruth in 30 years, that's the biggest lie told in the world. Anyway, let's keep going. And something that wasn't absolutely honest and true, and yet she's being accused of being a liar on the show, and I don't pay much attention to that because I know she isn't. You're not paying attention to it because you don't care. You're playing your little roles on TV. You're in Canada with your boyfriend. You don't care. You're not home with Lisa. You don't care. So of course you're not paying attention to it because y'all live in different lives. But let's keep going. There's always going to be 50% of the people who like you, 50% of the people who hate you. I think the like-hate factor is much more like 80% of people like Lisa, 20% don't need continued. You got 80-20. Harry, did you get the 80-20 from the marketing rule? The 80-20 rule? Harry, shut up. Also, while talking to People, Harry, who was married to Laura Johnson and Nicolette Sheridan before timing out with Lisa over 25 years ago, said he never played the field. The number of people with whom I've been intimate with is not very many. I married them mostly. Probably the first couple of marriages were me trying to work stuff out because they had characteristics that were similar to my mother, he confessed. Yikes. Ugh. Anyway, breaking the cycle is not easy. Having not married my mother the third time, then comes the challenge. How do you make that friendship and relationship work both romantically and platonically? Harry, who shares daughters Delilah Hamlin, 24, and Amelia Hamlin, 21, with Lisa, then shared his mantra, happy wife, happy life. Again, all of this very delusional cookie cutter 80-20 rule. Sorry. 80-20 rule, happy wife, happy life mantra. You didn't make that mantra up. That's like a bumper sticker. You're not even original, Harry. You're not even original. You're just out here. And again, this is giving Mauricio vibes. This is giving Mauricio Marine Umansky vibes. You're out here allegedly promoting your other projects because Harry Hamlin is in that new TV show. I think it's on AMC, like Witches of something like that. So he's on this new show. So he's been out here and he's also doing a career retrospective with SAG-AFTRA. If you don't know SAG is the union for actors, for professional actors. It's their union. And so he's doing a whole career retrospective event with them. So he's out here promoting his career, he's promoting the event, he's promoting his new TV show, but yet he's only talking about Lisa Rinna, his wife, and the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. That's why it's giving me Mauricio Umansky vibes, right? He's supposed to have this hit TV show Buying Beverly Hills on Netflix, but in every single interview, you're only talking about, Kyle and Kathy and the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So people aren't even interested in you and your career and your projects. They're interested in your wife and the drama on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. That's what this is giving. But let's keep going. We listen to each other and we're not clingy. She does what she wants, so I can do what I want, he noted. Back in February of last year, during a Separate People interview, Harry admitted that when it came to his longstanding marriage to Lisa, they were diametrically opposite. So again, you're giving me very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, you're telling on yourself. First, it's, oh, we're amazing and she's great. And, before I worked out all my stuff with my mother issues. Now it's, oh, we're polar opposites. How are we going to figure this out, being romantic and platonic? And it's like, I don't think you're ever platonic in a marriage. Platonic doesn't mean friendship. Platonic means non-sexual. I can't handle it. That's why you have platonic relationships with your friends, because they are non-sexual. Anyway, let's keep going. I like going up to the mountains, and her idea of camping is anything below the 10th floor of the Four Seasons, he shared. Again, she's not getting her diamond back. She's gone. Harry, stop. Just stop. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you think, no, Candy, you're wrong. Harry is just being a good husband, standing by his wife. Lisa Rinna is a truth teller, and she hates it when other people aren't being honest. Or are you like me, and you're just like, you know what, Harriet, Hamlin, okay, Harriet, stay out of women's business, promote your stuff, and stop lying. We all know Lisa Rinna is a liar. Stop talking about the 80-20 rule. That's a marketing rule. Like, happy wife, happy life, that's a bumper sticker. Like, just come out. Just tell the truth, Harry. Shame the devil and tell the truth. You're living in Canada. You're living your best life. You and Lisa Rinna have an understanding or a contract or whatever the situation is, and it is what it is. You talk about people living authentically and living honestly. Shame the devil and tell the truth. That would actually be the most interesting thing you guys could do. Would just to tell the truth. That would be the most interesting thing. But put it down below. But before you do that, you know what to do. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live. Also, be sure to share this with a friend, because a kiki is always better with community. And check out our description box down below. We have some courses, some self-care, and some self-love, podcasts, movies, and so much more. With that, you guys, I love you. Bye.
Welcome to Sugar Pills, a practical guide to self-care, where your host, writer, actor, and producer Candy Washington helps you live a more joyful life with a cheeky dash of pop culture news. Be sure to subscribe, leave a 5-star review, and join the conversation on Instagram @Candy Washington. Let's go!